Hey there, landlords and property owners. Today, we're taking a deep dive into the world of tenant rights and our responsibilities as rental housing providers. This is crucial knowledge for any of us looking to run a successful rental business while staying on the right side of the law. Let's start with tenant rights, because understanding these is key to being a responsible landlord. Tenants have the right to live in a rental unit that meets all habitability standards set by local building and housing codes. That means ensuring things like working utilities, proper ventilation, and a space free from any health or safety hazards. We also need to respect tenants' rights to privacy. We can't just enter their rental whenever we want. Proper notice is required, except for true emergencies. And let's not forget about fair housing laws that prohibit discrimination against tenants based on protected characteristics. As landlords, we've got some big responsibilities on our shoulders. Making sure everything from the plumbing and appliances to pest control is up to snuff. Respecting privacy guidelines and following proper notice procedures before entering is also a must. We're also on the hook for prompt maintenance and repairs once notified by tenants of any issues. And let's be clear, discrimination of any kind against tenants is unacceptable and illegal. We need to provide fair, equal rental terms across the board. The lease agreement really is the backbone tying this whole landlord-tenant relationship together. This document lays out all the terms like rent amount, security deposits, utility responsibilities, and property maintenance requirements. As landlords, it's on us to ensure that lease is clear, comprehensive, and fully understood by tenants before they sign on the dotted line. Spelling out specifics on things like rent due dates, fees, renewal processes. It all needs to be airtight to avoid issues down the road. Of course, even with an ironclad lease, disputes can still crop up sometimes. That's why knowing our legal rights and options for recourse is so important. If a tenant violates that lease through things like property damage or failure to pay rent, we may be able to pursue eviction proceedings or withhold part of that security deposit to cover costs. But we have to follow all proper legal processes. Conversely, if we fail to uphold our end of the deal as landlords, tenants can take actions like involving mediation services or even seeking damages. Proper documentation is critical for resolving any disputes that may arise. There you have it, a comprehensive landlord's guide to navigating tenant rights and our own responsibilities in the rental housing game. Open communication with tenants and a solid grasp of these principles really is essential for sustainable rental success. And if any of this ever starts feeling overwhelming, don't go it alone. Reach out to experienced property managers like Green Ocean Property Management. We can provide invaluable guidance to ensure you're building a strong, legally compliant rental business. At the end of the day, fully understanding and respecting both tenant rights and our own obligations as landlords is how we run a tight ship. Keep educating yourselves, rent on responsibly, and here's to many years of rental prosperity.